guys, this is your friend Ashish Janiani from motivational If you've been visiting my channel for the first time, I want to welcome you. We are a productive leadership and sales channel which helps you take one step closer to becoming successful. Remember, success is all about tools, and if you get these right tools and you know how to use these tools, you will become successful in life. And I want to help you get there. As a company, as a brand, I travel across the world, I travel across the globe, and I work with clients. I work with people building businesses in millions and billions of dollars with different cultures, different challenges, different economies, and I want to help you. I want to show you how you can expand your business, how you can take your life to the next level, how you can take your health, your relationship, and your spirit to the next level. And today I'm talking about the ugly truth. Alright, I came across a book. I am positive if you're a book reader, you've heard about this book. If you haven't, and even if you're not a book reader, you want to get on the audio program or you want to get on the Kindle program for this book called The Relentless. Alright, a book written by the guy who trained Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, the guy who took Michael Jordan when he was great and made him an icon, made him a legend. Okay, for 15 years this man took Michael Jordan, who was already great at what he did, one of the best basketball players ever in history, and made him even greater. And his name is Tim Grover. The man is still alive, and he wrote a book about 5 or 6 years back which is called Relentless. Alright, you get the voice of this word called relentless. What is relentless about, and why am I calling it the ugly truth? Remember, you want to get into this book. I'm sharing the lessons that I learned from the book, but you want to go out and read the book. Alright, I'm not getting paid for this. I mean this because it helped me identify who I am and keep building myself. Relentless is all about telling you the truth. Alright, if you're not successful, if you're successful but you're not where you want to be, you feel empty inside you, if you keep failing and faltering in your life and you don't have that massive amount of success that you think you deserve, the fire in you, like Michael Jordan, like Federer, like Mike Zuckerberg, like Steve Jobs, I'm talking about people who succeed all the time. You don't hear about these people failing. You don't hear about Google and maybe Amazon failing these days. They do fail, but you know what I'm talking about. They don't really fail. They're always building. Elon Musk, they're just growing. They're exponentially expanding. What separates is what Tim Grover talks about. What separates these people, these organizations and humans in all aspects of their life, alright, from everybody else is the relentless system that he talks about. There are 3 categories of people out there. I don't know who you are, but you got to speak the truth to yourself to know why you are where you are in life. And if you don't like it, you need to look at yourself and speak this. Alright, so coolers, he talks about the coolers. These are people who come to work on time and leave on time. You tell them what you should do, what they should do, and they do it. If it's a weekend, they enjoy the weekend because that's how they're supposed to be. They're not bad people. None of these guys are bad people, but it's just that they cannot do more than what you ask them for, and that's what the state of their life is. They're usually broke, they are just satisfied, and they don't really do great things in life. Alright, so these are what he calls the coolers, and he talks about the closers. Now, most of you watching this video come in this, and that's where the truth lies. Alright, he talks about 13 principles which separates you, which can make you an icon, but he before that talks about a closer. A closer is somebody who will get you the result, who works hard, comes to work, is ready to drill, is ready to change his or her life, is ready to work on the relationship, on the health, until you don't throw too many variables into the situation. Your relationship, you have arguments and fights, you're like, I'm going to work on that, you keep working on that, you stand up until something like a cheating happens, something like a really bad thing happens that you cannot take it. It can be an abuse, and you give up on that. That's what he talks about, of people being closers. They get you the sales, they get you the business until unless the economy collapses, and then they also start giving excuses. And finally, he talks about where you want to be. He talks about where everybody wants to be, but the ugly truth is that the reason people are not there is because they're missing some of these 13 aspects. He calls all these 13 aspects number 1 because none of them is more important than the other. And this changed my life because it told me the truth about me, of how to get to this category, which is called a cleaner. Rule number 1 of a cleaner: if you're a cleaner, you will never call yourself a cleaner, because if you call yourself a cleaner, that means that you're not satisfied. A cleaner is a guy or a girl who gets you the end result again and again and again, no matter what you throw at him or her, no matter what you say, no matter what happens in the economy, in the relationship, with the health. They get a cancer, they get back up, all right? The relationship has a cheating aspect to it, or something really pathetic happens, they get back and they fix it, because what matters for them is the end result. These are people who are addicted. Mark Zuckerberg is addicted. Bill Gates is addicted. Warren Buffett is addicted. Federer is addicted. Messi, Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, all these people that you hear about, guys, are addicted to success. And if you really want to become successful, if you think you have that fire in you and you really believe that you can reach that, you need to look inside yourself, just the way every man or woman needs to do that, in your friends, in your family. And sometimes this is also what he talks about: you got to let go of the people around you. You got to spend that time alone. When you're doing this, you got to be by yourself in your den, reflecting on who you are, speaking the ugly truth, and finding where you lie on the cooler, closer and cleaner aspects. Some of the aspects that he talks about the cleaner, again, get the book, but he talks about the dark side. Really cool concept, all right? You want to hear what the dark side, in fact, it's not cool, it's really dark, and that's why he calls it the dark side. But you want to know what the dark side is. He talks about the end result. He talks about that how it does not matter if you're a good person or you're a bad person. If you abuse, if you're not liked in your society, in your family, in your circle of friends, but you get them the end result because that's the only thing you care about, you're on the right track. It's not about being a good person. It's not about being an easy person. It's not about being soft. It's about getting that thing done. It's about getting that result. If you have to be tough on your kids, on your employees, because they are not getting the results, you become relentless, and you do that because the end result is the only thing matters. All right, I'm going to leave you with this story so you understand what being relentless means. It's not about being good or bad. It's about getting that result. It's about becoming that massive successful person that you want and you deserve to be, only if you're ready to become this kind of a person that Tim Grover talks about. So he gives up a story which is not in the book. I'm going to share this story with you. He speaks about Michael Jordan. One day they are practicing. He's making Michael Jordan practice. Your practice has to be harder than your performance. If you're an actor, your practice has to be really good. If you're an author, your practice of just writing stuff down before you write that story has to be really good. All right, so he talks about making Michael Jordan dribble practice before the games, and he gets all these guys and kids around from college who can become pro athletes in the future, so that he can get help in playing a game. And that's how he made Michael Jordan practice. And one day when they were practicing, this one kid had a heart attack. All right, he got a heart attack and he fell, and this is like a kid out there, and Tim Grover went to him, gave him some bread, because so happened that this guy had got a lot of Red Bull and stuff in him, was up till night, and then he came to play this game, so everything got messed up and this kid got a heart attack. So Tim Grover is trying to help this kid, trying to wake them up. Imagine a kid on the floor in front of you having a heart attack. And this is what Michael Jordan went and told Tim Grover: hey man, I gotta finish the game. Get him out. I gotta go finish the game. It's not about being good. It's not about being bad. It's about getting the end result. Cleaners are people who get you the end result no matter what. If the economy is good or bad, situations in your favor, if the finances in your favor, you get it done, not because you love the work, but because you're so addicted to getting that thing done. All right, so I'm your friend. I just want to help you. People talk about motivation to you. Motivation means a motive and an action on that. It's not about you just feeling good. My goal is not to just make you feel good, because if I make you feel good and you don't get the results because you have to keep watching the same thing again to get fuel, I'm not doing my job. My job is to help you identify what it really takes, the ugly truth, to become successful, because if you have it in you, you will go do it. All right, so stay tuned. I'm your friend. As I said, keep watching these videos no matter what aspect of your life is. Use these tools and become relentless. Go get the book. Thank you so much for watching this one.